Hi and welcome to the Form Pro preview of the Kumara Nuggets, which are going to be held tomorrow on probably a slow to heavy track. But before we move on to the main chances on that, we'll look at last week's events, which seems quite a while ago now, doesn't it?
It's
New Year's Day. But Red Ruler, Mark Duplessis had to be the ride of the day, getting across in the wide draw and getting into the trail. And from there, he was always going to be the one to beat.
Well, exactly like we picked it, eh? You know, had the tactical speed to use early, beautiful ride, and then
well weighted to win, and it was just too good.
And then just went to the front and said, "I'm the best horse, come and catch me," and they couldn't. So no, great win.
And the thing we got wrong was the price. I thought he wouldn't pay much less than 5 when he got down to 5, but Penny just got on, so that was good. Adeline was gifted the race. He sat in the 1-1, perfectly ridden. Nothing moved too early, and she was just too fast, too strong. Catalina came fast. She's a tough filly, isn't she?
Yeah, I don't know whether it was that badly ridden or, you know, maybe it could have gone a little bit earlier and moved up a little bit quicker, but yeah, I think the best horse won. So.
Yeah, the race was won at the start when he got in the 1-1 and she was at the back. It was, was going to be a hard task from there, but Oaks is going to be very interesting if she goes onto the Oaks, Catalina. So
it will be,
Gold Trail.
Gold Trail, how emphatic was that?
Yeah.
It was just going to win by the length of the straight at the 200, and then the Tapi came out of the ground, didn't it?
Got a pretty soft time in front though.
Yeah.
For the sectionals, and would have been pretty poor if it hadn't won from that sort of run.
Yeah.
So
first time over 1200 too.
Won easily.
1,000 medals.
The Tapi flew late.
Yeah,
good
as
run.
usual. It always flies late, the Tapi, doesn't it?
Yeah, La Étoile.
Oh.
Got all the breaks. Great one. Terrific one.
The ride of the year, Craig Royce.
Yeah. Picking his way through those gaps, it was terrific,
Well,
thrilled to be in his back.
I was on Mill Ducky and I had La Étoile and I thought, I'm home and hose here, and then I saw La Étoile coming by. Jeez.
And your old mate Informality finally got
it. Finally. Still ridden terribly, but it's still won. So just keep on it. It's fit now. It's just
only cost us 3 mortgages.
Well, you know, that's horse racing now, isn't it? You know, I mean, at least one win. Showcall still hasn't won a race yet, so
hasn't started to win since then, so it's fine. Yeah, no, good racing and been pretty average sort of racing since then. So tomorrow we've got some average sort of fields again. So after that, we've got Trenton, Telegraph going up for that. So I'm looking forward to that. Right, Kumara Nuggets. The bookies, I feel, have it pretty well right with the prizes. You know, it's a fairly tight market. Cope Cannon from the top has to be in there. Meat Shelby a couple or 1.5 kilograms better off this time, but they brought it back to 1,810 metres this race, and I don't think he's just got the zip in that slow ground to win. He could be second, third, or fourth, but can't see him winning. How about you?
Oh, I think Shelby wins. I think it's a class above him. I mean, I think it was a really good Central District horse. It's come down here. Obviously, it's easy opposition, or slightly easier. It won so well. I didn't get on it last start. I should have won. Should have backed it last start. It just won easy. Too tough, too game.
He raced a bit keenly though. He raced a bit keenly for my good. Chris Johnson was trying to hold him back, but once he hit the front.
I think he'll do the same.
The last 2 or 3 strides there, he was relishing his work, and I think the 1,800 metres will suit him pretty well.
Down to the ground, the heavy track, he doesn't mind the heavy track, so.
By His Royal Highness, he's not worried about a slow heavy track, so and he's been proven on that condition before.
Yeah, good draw. I think everything just points towards Shelby.
Yeah,
what's he paying?
$4.20, but you wouldn't put the house on him on that track in those conditions. But he looks the obvious one. Malachite. He raced against Birmingham Company last start, even though it was an R90, it was still a pretty good field. And on a slow and heavy track, Peter McKenzie, really good trainer. That's got to be my main danger for Shelby. What's your main danger?
Oh, Diamond Scheme, very unlucky last start. Should have actually won, I thought.
Oh, I don't know, it was held up. When it got out, it flew on okay. I didn't say it flew, but it came well.
No, I disagree. I think if given a clear run, Elwyn got 61 kilos. It wouldn't have been able to find much more, and Elwyn was taking good ground off it. So.
No, he's really improved that horse. So.
He has. He's come on really well.
Been good training. Paying $12, so definitely a trifecta chance. I'll do it. Bruce Almighty for a roughie, but There's 2 or 3 on pace runners here, but he's coming. If he doesn't win this, watch out for him. He's the sort of horse, if he gets the right race, we can get the front.
I'll put one in for third. Our great mate, old Walshy. I think PLPL is a good bet on a heavy track.
He didn't go too well on this last year. They went a distant 4th.
Yeah.
On a similar sort of. But
Walshy,
Walshy's on.
Yeah.
And,
nice short, drawn one. Just sit on behind him, and But I think she'll be too strong. I think it's just big tough animal. So
yeah, good to see Aussie come back last time. He's
one from the front too.
Yeah,
that was really unusual.
Yeah.
It's been a back horse.
He was up in the train.
Yeah, well on the pace, and normally he comes right from the back, so it's quite strange.
No, on the wet track, he won't mind the wet track. So.
No, he's got a good chance, and he drops down to a decent weight. He's usually been carrying 58, 59. So
Jack Attack would probably prefer a bit of ground.
Yeah,
but, depends on what the weather does. The forecast is for showers, and which is unusual for the West Coast. But
Malachite's got to be a big danger. Obviously, Peter McKenzie and loves the wet ground. So if the heavier it gets, the better it'll get. So. I think it's down to 3. I like Shelby, Diamond Scheme, and you've got to take first for Malachite and PLPL.
Yeah, I'd go Shelby, Malachite, Aussie, and chucking Walshy on PLPL for the first 4. But interesting race. It was a good race to watch. And
it's great atmosphere. You just love to get down there, wouldn't you? Just have a weekend and
go there next year.
The West Coast hospitality is legendary. So yeah.
Okay, and just before we sign off, last on the blog this week, you may have read I really emphasise keeping records of your punting. Keep records of all your bets, and if you don't, you're only fooling yourself, because if you do keep records, you will soon see how much money you could be wasting on badly researched runners. And if you save that money for the best bets, you give yourself so much more chance of making money. And the only way you can do that is by keeping records.
Well, I've actually started taking my brother's advice and actually started keeping a record, and the amount of impulse bets I make are just ridiculous. So I've started to cut right down on my impulse bet, and my balance is now lovely. So it does make a big difference, because you make so many impulse bets and so many stupid bets, where you don't research properly. It makes a big difference. The
hardest thing to get over is seeing a horse win that you were going to back.
Yeah.
Okay. It does happen, and you've just got to accept that. And I do all the time. I'll have a proportion of money you spend on your action bets. Might be $20, $30, or whatever you can afford to lose, and then that's just for your trebles, trifectas, whatever. And then have your bulk of your money for the main premier bets or your best bets, and then do that long term. Keep records, and you will give yourself a chance of making money long term. If you don't, how will you know if you're making money long term? You just won't know.
Yeah.
So just
the thing is, there's nothing wrong with $1.60 winning. It's a winner. You make it your bet of the day. You put enough on, you'll triple your money. It's the thing is, so many people try and go for $8 to $10 shots.
I disagree in some respects. You've got to find that value.
Oh yeah.
If you're backing $1.60 shots, you've got to back a lot of winners to make a profit on those sort of things. You've just got to do your research. If you bet properly, the value staking plan is a perfect betting plan with well researched selections. Get a rated price, work out your bet, put it on. If you're not getting value, don't bet. That's my philosophy, and it's worked for me, and you won't go wrong if you stick to that. So make a vow for this year to keep records and really improve your betting. So keep those records and enjoy yourself, and have a great new year, and look after yourself. See ya.
See you later.